I do what I can to support our troops no matter what they've been asked to do. I don't have to agree in advance with the mission to support the young men and women who do my bidding. Last year I went on a UFO tour. UFO. That's good, Ron. I went on a UFO tour, which not a lot of comedians are asked to do. Because the jokes translate so poorly from one planet to the next. These are legal aliens. But oddly enough, they still speak Spanish. I went on a USO tour, and I'll tell you the difference. Earthlings. I was in Germany for 10 days doing shows for troops going into and coming out of Iraq and Afghanistan, and they asked me to go to Iraq, and I was like, fuck you, man. I'm not going to that shithole. I'm 50 and fat. I'll get shot. I couldn't dodge a goddamn donut if you threw it at me. What'd you throw a fucking donut at me for, man? You hit me right in the heart. And then when we filmed Blue Collar 3, we filmed it in Washington, D.C., and the fine folks at the USO asked us to spend the day at Walter Reed Hospital. And if you go to Walter Reed Hospital, you'll see a byproduct of this war nobody likes to talk about, but they should talk about it every day, because the sacrifice these young men and women have made for this country, they can't take back, and they should be applauded and saluted and given the best medical care we can give them for the rest of their lives. And they should not live in abject poverty because they made a sacrifice to the greatest nation on this planet. And if we fail there, we fail everywhere we can fail, folks. To the troops, guys. Cheers. I'll tell you one USO story. We're going from room to room visiting these amazingly brave Americans at Walter Reed. Me, Jeff Foxworthy, Bill Engvall, Larry, the cable guy. We go to this kid's room, and this kid is mangled. I don't know what they'll ever do for him. The only way he could talk was to hold a finger over a hole in his throat. And he'd breathe in, and he wouldn't use a lot of words, but what he said was very poignant and very funny. And I was just sitting there admiring him, going, who the fuck is this kid to be this brave, you know? And I carry a man bag, and in the bag are cigars and cigar cutters and lighters and reading glasses and sunglasses and Tampax and my wife's titties and all the things I need to make it through an afternoon. We're about to leave this kid's room, and Foxworthy goes, you know, you're the only person today that didn't make fun of Ron's purse. And this kid goes, pussy. That's the only time I've ever seen Foxworthy snot. He called you a pussy, dude. Or however he talks. I love this country. I don't think this country's perfect, but I don't think any country is. And I think there are ways I could help improve this country, but nobody in Washington will listen to me because of my behavioral problem. There are three ways I think I could improve this country. I could improve the heightened state of awareness system in this country. I could help fund the war in Iraq. And there's an immigration problem. They want to build a wall all the way from the Gulf of Mexico to the Pacific Ocean, to a specific ocean, which they've already chosen. 'Cause, 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 Oh, he was sharp than that. We saw him. Went on a UFO tour and took a trip across a Pacific Ocean, which he had already chosen in advance. Folks, I believe in my heart that the Department of Homeland Security's color-coded, heightened state of awareness system might be the most useless thing ever shoved down the throats of the American people. In all my travels, I've yet to meet one person that knows what to do different if the heightened state of awareness is yellow or orange or yellow. Nothing ever happens anyway. I haven't met one person that knows that there are 5 heightened states of awareness in this country. Did you know that, sir? Fuck no, you didn't. Oh, no. Blue, green, yellow, orange, and red. Apparently, when the heightened state of awareness is blue, you don't even need sunscreen. You can just walk outside naked. You can't even burn my cock. I'm not sure why the Scottish guy said that. You can't even burn my cock. The biggest problem I have with the heightened state of awareness system in this country is that it makes no sense. The second biggest problem I have with it is that it scares my mother. Thanks. The last time the heightened state of awareness switched from yellow to orange, my mother called me, and my mother is very rural, as am I. And mother called me and she goes, the heightened state of awareness just switched to orange. I said, I know, Mother, I was watching television. She goes, I don't know what to do. I said, Mother, nobody knows what to do. They didn't even print a flyer with this program. But since we were attacked on 9/11, Mama, we've all been in a general heightened state of awareness. She goes, I don't know what that means. I said, well, Mom, if you're getting on an airplane and the person in front of you has 7 H's in their name and a basket of fucking cobras, check their shoes for fuses. And that's not racism, that's profiling. And you have to do some profiling. You can't frisk 10 grandmothers just so you can pretend that that guy doesn't look suspicious. Bullshit. Go frisk his ass. When he gets all pissed off, go, sorry. And if he's still pissed off after that, go, hey, you wore the turban to the fucking airport, buddy. Yep. Buy a John Deere cap for travel days. Fuck, I don't know. Buy a John Deere turban. Do they make them? I'm sorry, we're a little edgy. If I were in charge of the Department of Homeland Security, we'd have a heightened state of awareness system in this country, that's for sure, but we'd have one that made sense and one that the fine citizens of this country understood. And we would have 2 heightened states of awareness. Go find a helmet. Put on the fucking helmet. That way I know what to say to my mother when she calls. I don't know what to do. It's put on a fucking helmet, damn. Put on a fucking helmet, Mom. That strap goes under your chin, Mother. When Mother has her helmet on, she forgets her neck works. Just turn your head, Mom. You're getting it. We find ourselves, folks, in the middle of a war we can't afford financially. I won't address any other aspects of the war this evening, but it is time to refit the biggest army the world has ever seen. And here's the problem. We're broke. We ain't got no money. We're still writing checks like you do in real life. Just praying to God somebody will cash one of these useless son of a bitches, you know? You're $17 trillion in debt. You still got a checkbook, really? Seems like somebody eventually is going to take that checkbook away, you know? And we, you know what? China's cashing our checks, and that's not a good plan for this country, mark my word. And they can't figure out a way to fund this war. And I came up with a great idea that nobody will listen to.
That is way too much excitement. Son of a bitch. I mean, this is all fun for you guys, but I gotta fucking work here. I'm thrilled to see you all out here this evening. I really didn't think that the audience that I kind of am lucky enough to have gathered could afford Broadway prices. It really is nice that people are actually coming out to see me now. I'm kind of, I'm amazed, and I am, and I think it's terrific. But you know, you bring your friends, and I don't really need them. You know, you and I have developed a relationship. I don't need these fucking strangers hanging around. You know, you spend, you know, you for the 2 weeks before you see me, you go, oh, you got to see this guy. He's really funny. How do you think that makes me feel? That puts a lot of goddamn pressure on me. Because if I'm not funny, you're fucked. It was a really special winter, wasn't it? If you're a fucking moose. If you got fur on your nuts, it's been a fucking festival. It was the coldest winter ever. I thought last winter was the coldest winter ever. But I was fucking wrong, wasn't I? You see, because I travel all the time. So last winter, I'd be in the Midwest, and the blizzard would hit. And then I'd fly home, and the blizzard would hit again. But it has been way too cold this winter on the East Coast. I mean, it's the temperatures have been ungodly. Where the fuck is global warming when you need it? I think the people of this city should literally every day have been on the streets with aerosol cans. Nobody should have to live like this. And even if they hadn't told me, I would have known it was the coldest winter ever, because I have not had one thought. I have not been able to complete a sentence in my own head. I find myself walking around going, you know what I should really, fuck, it's cold. live like this. I had a tremendous idea, a way to change the climate, and we had the money to do it. Just a few years ago, our country had the largest surplus ever, $2 trillion. And now, just a few years later, we have the largest deficit ever, $3.5 trillion. That means we went through $5.5 trillion in just a few years, and nobody explained where the fuck it went. If we actually went through $5.5 trillion, you know what? Each one of us should have gotten a goddamn coupon. For shoes or a coat or whatever you need. So the federal government decided the way to make this money up was to have a $350 billion tax cut. Okay? And by the federal government, I mean Republicans and Democrats working together. And the only thing dumber than a Republican or a Democrat is when these pricks work together. We have a two-party system. The Democratic Party, which is a party of no ideas, and the Republican Party, which is a party of bad ideas. And the way it works is the Republican stands up in Congress and goes, I got a really bad idea. And the Democrat says, and I can make it shittier. These guys believe that a $350 billion tax cut will stimulate the economy. And they're full of shit. Because they don't know what stimulates the economy. The economy goes up, it goes down, it goes up, it goes down, it goes up, it goes down. Nobody knows why the fuck it happens. And I know this because I took economics. And I'd explain it to you, but I flunked that course. Not my fault. They taught it at 8 o'clock in the morning. And there is absolutely nothing that you can learn out of one bloodshot eye. After I flunked the first two tests, I grabbed the professor by the throat and I said, why are you teaching this shit at this ungodly hour? Are you trying to keep this stuff a secret? So they come up with a $350 billion tax cut at a time in which every city and every state that I've been through is broke. Is broke. And you're going to cut taxes. They're so broke that they've actually cut essential services. In many places, they've cut policemen, because who the fuck needs them? Or firemen. Son of a bitch. It's much more fun watching something burn down. In our city, New York, they cut after-school programming. And if anybody needs to be distracted, it's those little pricks. So I said, you know, if you're going to cut after-school programming, it seems to me the least you could do is give each one of those kids a knife. And they could whittle. They could whittle. And sell their crafts at the fair. But if you're a parent, hold on to your hats. The federal government is going to give you $400 for each child you have. So if you've got 1,000 kids, you're on fucking Easy Street. You might want to start adopting 50 at a time. Just pick some up off the street and take them home with you. $40. That's where you go. What's the federal government thinking? I mean, what do congressmen's children eat? Mites. All $400 does is remind you how fucked you are. You'd have been better off if your congressman just came to your door and pissed on your foot. It's $1 a day. $1 a day. You know how to stretch that kind of money? Put your kid in a box and send him off to a Sally Struthers country, where $1 goes a long fucking way. And he can have all the dried milk he can choke down. And at the end of the year, you've got $35 left over, so at Christmas, you can give your kid 2 nice boxes of shit. See, what I think you logically do with a instead of having a $350 billion tax cut, what you do with that money is do a public works project. See, what that is you pay a lot of people to build something, okay? And that way you employ people who are unemployed. And then they get money, and they spend it, and that stimulates the fucking economy too. See, you pick a place that really needs something. You know, a state that could really use it, like Mississippi. Of course, Mississippi, because that's the place that no one has ever thought, boy, I got a vacation, I need 2 weeks in Biloxi. And you go down there and you find a place that's totally in the shitter. You won't have to go far. And what you do is build a big fucking thing. I don't care what it is, as long as it's big and it's a fucking thing. And then the economy will explode because people will say, I gotta see the big fucking thing. And then there'll be a big fucking thing restaurant, a big fucking thing hotel and casino, the big fucking thing spa. See, what I felt they should have done for our first public works project is build a giant wall across the entire border of Canada. Because that's where the cold air comes from.